Hello everybody, my name is Evixionim and welcome back to Doki Literature Club. Part 3, man. Well, we're getting deep into this, but we gotta load a game. Should probably use these save slots more often. Alright, well I gotta show it to Natsuki next. What negative thing do you have to say about this word jumble I put in front of your face? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. I mean, it's not as bad as I thought you were gonna be, honestly. I honestly thought it was, I honestly thought you were gonna say something a lot worse, like, you're gonna look at it, just take one glance at it, and you'll be like, didn't even put punctuation, you freaking, like, I mean, I don't know, that's a little blunt, not really. She just basically insulted it. She said, you're new and it's bad, that's what it is. That's basically what she said. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. Yes, you did. That's exactly what you said. Don't lie, Natsuki. You don't have a good poker face. Alright? Just didn't evoke any emotions. That's because all your emotions are cutesy stuff. That's your emotion. That's everything to you. And, I don't care enough about writing to actually, write something that has emotion in it. So, you know how that be, I guess. So, basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Yep. Do you want to get smacked? If you, I'm sorry. Equal rights, equal fights, lady. If you smack me, I'm chunking you out the window. Just the way it bees. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm gonna insult it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That's about it. Did you repeat a lot of that, right? I swear she said eagles can fly twice. Crickets can leap. Cheetahs can run. No, she didn't, but, I mean, I swear she said the same thing twice. I could have sworn while I was reading that. Yeah. That wasn't a lot. Actually, I'm kind of happy that wasn't a lot. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Why are you doing that? I am confused. You're not gonna like it anyway. Here you go. Attitude much, dude. Come on. And after you just insulted mine to my face. Why I got half a mind. I tell ya. Oh, man. I like it. No. Why would you endorse this? What? Why? Me? Why, Gage? Why? Why exactly do you do that? Why do you encourage it? What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced? Why were you so convinced? Because it wasn't good. That was like 4 lines. Unless I completely missed it. I must have missed it. I don't write poetry, so I don't know. Maybe that was good. Maybe that was bad. I'm not saying. But all I'm going to say is, just to be mean to you since you're mean to me, I didn't like it. Sorry, Natsuki. Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. I never said that. I never said writing had to be sophisticated. Did you see mine? Mine was like the opposite of what sophisticated is. It was like a personal insult to all poets out there. I don't even remember what combination of word. I don't even remember the first word I put down. All right, listen. You have to understand. I don't even remember the first word I put down. All right, I don't remember the first word I put down. It's an amalgamation of different words from what I remember. That's all I know. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Yeah, expression's a lie. I'm just playing. I don't know. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Oh, man. Wow, she's agreeing with me. This is bad. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. That didn't hit me hard. The only thing that hit me hard was the attitude you keep throwing at me. For no reason. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. How so? How so? How so? We all do great things in our own little way, I guess. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna shut up, because I'm not that guy. Why do I have a webcam? Like, I have a web camera and a tripod on it and everything. It's a beautiful, nice web camera, but I can't even use the damn thing, because my computer is, like, for some reason, it has something against me, and It doesn't want to work properly. I don't even know. Alright, seeing everyone where I could do... Oh, yeah, I got it. Yeah, you're sad about people succeeding in life. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand, I guess. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Don't understand what you just said. I like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I make it fall flat on purpose. Yeah? It helps bring out the feelings in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. I guess she thought it through. Of course, her thinking that through just kind of was like something I would have written 2nd grade. I don't know. That's like some second graders depressing writing right there. That's like, you know, like that's what that is to me. That's what it means to be a pro. Sorry, you call yourself a pro? Okay. Alright, Shakespeare. I'm unaware that you were professional like that. Man, you were the one giving pointers to Yuri. My fault. Oof. I didn't know that. I thought you were... I didn't think you were that good. No, you were the ones that... You are the soul behind poetry. You are the one that helped Shakespeare write his, you know, sonnets. That's... Oof, man. Glad you learned something. Yeah. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? You're the youngest one here. Sure look it, actually. I guess not. Decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I didn't care regardless, too. Phew! Guess that's everybody. That's everybody! I glance around the room. I guess it's the end of this video. That's everybody, right? I mean, a little more stressful than I anticipated. How so? It's as if everyone is judging me for the mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all, and this is like my first time ever writing anything. So, you know, let's not be, you know, massively, gigantically hard on ourselves here. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's up with this language? Why is she so mean? She is so mean for no reason. Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Just, you know, being the ultimate jerk-off here. That's what I do best. I'm like the ultimate pink-haired jack-o'-wang. I just insult people for no reason, because I have the ultimate attitude problem. That's what she just said to you. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. Guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Everybody did, man. It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I'm just meant the way you wrote it is cute. Like, no, listen, we're not saying the message is cute. We're saying the way that you, like, conveyed what you were trying to say, the way that you know, wrote it down was cute. You know? I mean, you used animals as symbolism, you know, and cute animals at that. Like, there's just no way that you can say that that wasn't cute. I don't know why you take offense to it as if it was offensive to say. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. You know what, Natsuki? Nobody in this universe wants to hear about you talking about people saying nice things. I don't think I've heard a nice thing come out of your mouth the entirety of the time I've played this game. I mean, don't quote me on it, I could be wrong, but I don't think I have. Not one thing. Actually, so, you talking about people being nice is... like, come on, really? Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. If she says me, I swear. Okay, Sayori, good. Oh, God. I mean, gosh. My fault. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Engaged did too. Oh, gosh. She freaking mentioned me. Why did you have to mention me? Why did you have to say that? I was just sitting here peacefully, and I was just mentioned. You don't mention me. You don't name drop me, okay? I am the one who knocks. You don't name drop me. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I'm not looking for your shorter than you suggestions, alright? I don't need that. Blah. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Engaged liked my poem too, you know. Hey, even told me he was impressed by it. Oh, the music stopped. Something bad's about to go down. They're about to start fucking fighting. I shouldn't have said that before. My fault, my fault. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Just, you know, because I gotta stop doing that in my videos. I'm only like 15. I don't need to be spouting off like that. Oh no, the music stopped. That's a bad sign. They're about to start throwing hands. They're about to throw down. They're about to just, somebody's gonna grab somebody's hair, and both of them are gonna hit the floor and wrestle to the death. That's what's about to happen. I already know. I could already tell. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh my gosh, why are you doing this? Stop doing this. No, don't. Oh, Goose Fraba. Eh? Oh, music started back up. Never mind. No one's throwing down. Ha. Eh? Wow, the music changed a lot. There's boingy sounds. Sounds like carnival music. Sounds like something out of Looney Tunes. Why did that come on? That's like the worst music you could have chosen. Eh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous of that Gage appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Oh my gosh! What is happening? Stop! Can I leave the room, please? No, stop! Can I leave the room, please? Can I leave the room? Can I just go? I don't need to be here. I don't need y'all fighting over me. Stop fighting over me. I know I'm handsome, but stop fighting over me, alright? Gage appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Ah! Oh, this is about to turn into a smackdown. They're about to smack down. They're about to go into a smackdown over me. Over me. They're going to a smackdown over me. Oh, gosh. I should feel honored, but at the same time, can I just leave? I don't need to watch them throw down just because they're I don't need to watch them throw down over me. That's not... Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Oh, gosh, no. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ah! Oh, they're about to throw down. They're throwing down right now. They're verbally throwing down. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Is everyone okay? No! I'm in a situation I can't get out of. Help me! Help me! Why can't I leave? They're in a verbal throwdown over me. Can I just go? That'll fix the whole problem, I feel like. That'll just solve everything. I'm clearly the issue here. Let me just go. I don't want to be here. Why? They're in a verbal throwdown over me right now. And now Sayori's coming in. Is everybody okay? No! I am the most uncomfortable human being on the planet right now. I guarantee it. No! I am less okay than they are right now. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who boobs magically grew his eyes bigger as soon as Gage started showing up. Ah! 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 Oh! What is happening? Ah! 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 What? Why are we talking about boobs growing bigger now? What happened? Oh gosh! Stop it! Natsuki! Oh, yeah, stop, please. Oh. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Oh, no. I don't like fighting, guys. Me neither. Gage, yeah, she's just trying to make me look bad. I guarantee you guys, I am more uncomfortable than you are right now. We're talking about boobs growing bigger because of me. Y'all are in a verbal throwdown because of me. I might as well just go. so bad right now. This is so bad. Oh, gosh. That's not true. She started it. No, she didn't. I heard the entire thing. You started it with your condescending, evil little Natsuki freaking attitude remarks that you always got. That's what happened. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. No writing. What do you mean simple writing is more effective? No writing is more effective. Both of them have their own merits. It's not like one of them, you know, magically just better than the other. I mean, what's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? There's no way. I mean, it just doesn't matter how you write as long as the message gets across. None of it's better or more effective in what. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. I mean, figuring it out is fun, though. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm not on anyone's side here. This is just... Help me explain that to her, Gage. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning that most effectively. Okay, avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. I will say, simple stuff and it all has its own merits. You understand? It all has their own merits. Well, how did I get I don't know. Somebody started having attitude. Natsuki. Not name dropping anybody. Natsuki. Started having attitude. Then they started a verbal throwdown over me. Then somebody said something about somebody's boobs being bigger. Natsuki. Not name dropping anybody. Natsuki. So I just don't know what happened here. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I have to agree with somebody? Sayori, come help me! I'm not agreeing with either of you because my view on this really is, they both have their own merits. So I'm just gonna say, Sayori, help me! Natsuki glares at me, dying upwards I had in my mouth. Instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri! I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Help! Yeah, everyone's fighting. It is making Sayori uncomfortable. Yes. There. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Yes. There we go. There we go. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair that others interject their own feelings into our conflict. I don't agree with either of you. Both of you, Natsuki the most, is being freaking just horrible to each other for no reason. This is so ridiculous. Just stop. It's a petty, stupid, pointless fight. This is just, it's not worth it. Why are you doing this? This is so bad. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, she would never. Oh no. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Oh gosh. Now I've dragged Sayori into this too. Now I feel bad. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? Are you listening to yourself? Are you both listening to yourselves? Like, have you just thought for a moment? No, not. This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Thank you, Sayori. Jeez. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. Just want everybody to get along and be happy. Aww, poor Sayori is crying. You see what you're doing? She's crying now. You see what you did? You know you did what she's crying now. Did you see what you just did? Mean name. You see what you just did to her? She's crying now. You selfish jerks. Chaka Wangs. Jeez. Okay, my friends are wonderful people. No, they're not. You're just arguing about poetry. No, they're not! What are you talking about? You're making her cry. Sayori's crying now. And I love them because they're differences. Natsuki's poems, They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. Rose poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because well, yeah, see, there ain't no reason. Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's, I'm not reading that sentence. I'm not reading that one either. That was so horribly bad. Sayori. I'll make some tea. Yeah, you do that. Staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. Be honest. Might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. No, it's not. This was like the most petty fight ever. I would have sat back and laughed as president. Just the buffoonery of what was happening right there. Like, no, you're not bad for that. Don't worry about it. The buffoonery is what would have got me. All right. It's not. It's president that's kind of. Nah, not really. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. Yeah, no, it's just such a petty. It's the buffoonery that was happening in front of their eyes. It's just crazy. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is, amazing in her own ways, isn't she? I guess so. Honestly, I'm starting to like her more than everybody here. Maybe Monica's cool too, but I mean, Yuri and Natsuki, I don't like them. They're just, I mean, Natsuki the most. Yuri, I'll say, you know what? She's fine. I like her. I think she's cool. She hadn't done anything wrong, but Natsuki is like so bad. I don't like her. You can say that. I can, and I will. She might be over her head sometimes, but it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. How so? That makes two of us. You can count on me. Alright. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. Just about time for us to leave. How do you feel about sharing poems? Well, I'd say it was worth it. It's alright. Well, mostly. Gage, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat. It was a neat thing to talk with everyone. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn more about kinds of poems that everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Gage! Ready to walk home? Yep, let's do it. Truly, I don't care about all this mess. This is just head thoughts. What about what happened earlier? What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Except for maybe Natsuki. She's a bitch. I don't like her. I shouldn't have said that. My fault. Gosh, I gotta really tie my tongue. Dang. I wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Gage, it's nice that I got to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... I should not have done that. Why'd I do that? Alright, just leave the video after that. No. Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everybody is nice, but, it low-key kind of sucks because everybody fights. Does it really need to stop there? We'll just see what the future holds. What are my intentions? You know what? I already know. Why did I ask? I'm a guy. What are their intentions why I have with these girls? I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah. Let's do this! I will say one thing, though. Like, it's not that, it's not that, melancholy. Okay. I'm gonna get Yuri, because Yuri kind of hurt my feelings when she said, it's Star's cape. Okay, there we go. Defeat. Oh, dang. Understrained. Raindrops. Vitality. So just like... Okay, never mind. Lust. There we go. Anyway, but yeah, no, I'm gonna be honest. Massacre. Yeah, I need to impress Yuri, because, she's kind of cool. Kind of like her, low-key. But, she also is, like, the one that kind of hurt my feelings with what she said about my phone. Entropy. This word. This word. This word. This word. This word. I'm doing it. I'm gonna impress her. That's the way it is. Ooh, this word. This word. Extraordinary. Bouncy. I have to do it. Adventure. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. I got Yuri the most. Anyway, but yeah, no. What was I even talking about? Oh. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I said I said I was a guy. What else would my intentions be with these girls? But I don't know. For some reason that I said that started to bother me a little bit. I don't know. No, not to say that all guys have that intention. Just, you know, apparently the dude that I'm playing as is you know, kind of a weirdo. Another day passes and it's time for a club meeting already. I think I've impressed Yuri. Most of the ones that I did was, you know, it was, you know, in alignment with her. So she jumped the most. So. Mostly because it's intellectual, and I want to impress her low-key, because she hurt my feelings. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Gage. Hello. What you doing? Looks like you're in a good mood today. Yeah? I mean, define good mood. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple the things that get you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Of course you are. You come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Yuri? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. Just wanted to look at it. Uh-huh. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Let me guess, there's not a single coin in there. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Yeah. I knew it. Can see right through you. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. You had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either way, you're not hungry and just wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Okay, who am I? Freaking Batman? Sherlock Holmes over here? Who am I? How did I just formulate the plan in my brain? Like, I knew it was gonna happen and... How did I do all that mess? Am I Batman? Am I Sherlock Holmes? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I'm a freaking super genius, dude. That was like... That was, like, incredibly, like, just, I don't know how to describe that. That was crazy. Just like, I can see right through your ruse. Ah, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Yeah, it's funny, even Yuri agrees. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in a book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. That's why you laughed, It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Gage to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that. Yeah, besides. You should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Damn. Dang. Crap! Can I stop? Alright, I didn't mean that. No, it's cool. You made my point for me. I'm good. Do absorb into my book. That's funny. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's found inside of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of us all, isn't there? I suppose, but I don't even know how. Like, I don't know. Hey. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she wasn't bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Okay. What the? Who just slapped who? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face, tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was, a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. It is a miracle. It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ha ha ha! I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. Oh, let's check it out. Everybody's coming to make you pay your retribution, huh? It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Yeah, just stop doing stuff. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Shotgun! Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Of course you did. That's what happens when you, eat too fast. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. Yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still really happy you shared this one with me. Hee hee. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up and nudges Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki. Oh my gosh, she is a sneaky devil. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. She is a mischievous little one. She is sly. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Monica not here? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Apparently not. It would appear that way. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have you ever heard of anything about her late today? Not me. I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... What a surprise. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. What are we talking about? A boyfriend? Why are we so, why was it, just say the word boyfriend. That's not even a big deal. I'm pretty sure, suddenly the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. There you are, Gage. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Haha. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I was just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. Yeah, you can play a lot of songs. Bohemian Rhapsody, or that one part of Bohemian Rhapsody. Play Superman. Play a lot of songs. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I'm gonna let you down, Gage. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to pressure you or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not a single thing, no. Everything was just bore and bore and bore. Well, I mean, I guess you'd miss Sayori get hit in the face with a cookie, but other than that, no, you didn't miss anything. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back into her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seemed to be on the first few pages. By the way, I did not, glitch out like that. I actually just genuinely didn't say anything. Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper into the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. Mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason, of course. Just curious how come you have two copies of the same book? Ah, well, then I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. I'll bet it is! Is that so? That's about it, anyway. Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Why did I might actually be dyslexic. I need to take a test. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Jeez, why did that take me such a long time? What's wrong with me? Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves with her sister. That time I was trying to be funny. Yeah, that's what that was. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted as people who escaped from a human experiment. While her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Yeah, that's morbid. It's kind of dark. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so dark turn out of nowhere. Ha! Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? I mean, it's not that I'm not, it's just that I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's just weird. I don't know. I've normally just have no affiliation with anything besides video games. So, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forget that Yuri is into those things. She's shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you were related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Why do you get so embarrassed over these things, dude? We're having a discussion, a conversation. That's how they work. Yeah, don't apologize. There's no reason for all that. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, is it alright then? But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, it's kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Oh my gosh. So, I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please stop me if I'm talking too much. I don't really think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Why? Why don't I have to? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Oh, we caught you in a lie, Yuri! We caught you in a lie! Let me get the book. Quickly retrieve the book. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah? Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just that it's something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with somebody. I see. Well, just let me know if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened the book and started the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. You're apologizing about apologizing. You realize that, right? You apologized about apologizing. I mean, haha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and then hold my book between both. Yeah, I mean, she was reading from your book anyway, so I mean, yeah, that's a fairly well-reasoned solution. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I used my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the pages. Here. Yuri takes her arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. So it looks like she's going to turn the pages, right? I don't do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Alright. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it underneath her thumb after it flips to the other side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she is in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face, and her eyes meet. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being a patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been patient with me. Yeah, I guess. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn into my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. What? It's turning a page! Also, her face just got blushed. I just saw that, unless it's been blushed the entire time, in which case I feel stupid. There's a computer in the corner of the classroom. That's kind of cool. Go play some games on that. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. My thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. She's also second guesses a lot of the time, and she does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into her head or anything. But they kind of reminiscences of some of your mannerisms. I see. Okay, I feel like I've made a bad mistake. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But Gage, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it to be a bad way. I mean, well, you should have thought about it before you said that, because you basically just said, hey, this girl reminds me of you because she's ugly. That's what you just did. I mean, not to that degree, but I mean, that's kind of what you just did, man. You gotta pick your words better. I didn't mean that in a bad way. Sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant it more as kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Hi. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Spared from her finishing thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look a little kind of down. Sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. Guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. That'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's a good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. Make a mental note of where I left up in the book and slip it back. Why don't you just dog-ear the page? That's what I usually do, is dog-ear the page or put a piece of paper in there as a kind of quote-unquote bookmark. So, alright. I don't do mental notes. I'll forget crap. So I'll do Yuri last, I guess, since she's the one that I'm trying to go for when it comes to impressing her. Hi again, Gage. How's the writing going? Half decent. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Ha, I wouldn't count on that ever, at all. You never know. Want to share what you wrote? Sure, here you go. Alright. Great job, Gage. I was going ooh in my head after reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Ah, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what? Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery. I did it! I did it! I did it! I did it. I think I did it. Alright, good. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words, yeah. Yuri likes it when her readers are often left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel. Okay. I don't know why I'm reading so slowly. Oh my gosh, move. Freaking cup is in my way. Alright. I didn't read that! It could take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I can never really ask, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about it. You do your own thing. Yeah, I'll do my own thing. Dead. I'm sorry. Alright, just keep exploring and learn to try new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Not really, but I'll do it anyway, because the colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors of meaningless. The noise, it won't stop. Okay, that just sounds fucking... No! That just sounds freaking, like, horrifying. Load me. What? Load you? Why does that sound sexual? I don't know why that sounds sexual. Load you? What does that mean? Oh, something creepy's happening now. Something creepy's happening. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Haha! I guess it just be the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. I don't care either way, man. I'm just going for Yuri at this point. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. I did that. I totally just did that. I read that and I was not dyslexic. Or a conversation with a reader. So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's... I'm not worried about your writing tip of the day. Your writing tips are obsessively long. Sayori next. We're finishing it today. I'm not waiting next episode to do it. Ooh! I like this one, Gage. Has a nice feeling in it. Ah, I'm glad. Still, though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes, you know, a little too well for my own good. Well, don't try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No. I still like this one, I promise. You know, I wouldn't lie to you. Never, ever. Yeah, I guess. What made yesterday's poem so great as compared to this one, then? Well, it's not very good at figuring out poems that are good or bad. But that's why I'm just going by my heart. It makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. Not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what type of writing you like in the first place. Yep, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving some thought? Aw, okay, that's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always just thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug, and it makes a nice rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. I guess let's just not discount the possibility, I guess. Thanks. Should go write the poem down then. You can read my poem now, okay? I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. No, that's immediately horrible. I don't read these poems because I don't care enough. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I can see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm a little used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way, even if it helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But saying the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Natsuki. I don't even want to hear your opinion. I liked your last one better. Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're still not good enough for that yet. It felt that may be true, but I wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I always like poems that are trying too hard. I hate when people sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Ha! Making your readers look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion. And my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Natsuki, you make it easier and easier to not like you every time I talk to you. I just want you to know that. Anyway, there's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up. Amy has a lot of friends. It doesn't matter if she's Heather. It's gross, she's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. What the hell are you talking about? Who is this Amy? Listen, the only thing I got with you for a poem is that you don't like Amy and you don't like spiders. That's the only thing I got from your poem. Amy is this, Amy is that, Amy is better than me in every conceivable way, therefore I don't like her. That's what your poem says right now. No, that is horrible. What are you talking about? Who are you talking to? Who is that poem supposed to speak to besides Amy? Are we gonna make Amy want to kill herself because of that? What are you talking about? This is quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Yeah, actually, I kind of was, because this is worse. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I even have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone who would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Yeah. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn the respect of others for liking weird things. Okay, alright, I can get the meaning of yours, I guess, then. It's, conveyed very poorly if you don't know the meaning of it. Just gonna be honest. If you don't know the meaning of that song... Not that song, crap. If you don't know the meaning of that poem before you read it, it's just gonna mess it up. You didn't convey it too well. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. That's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. I like conveying emotions. It is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. I am not. Finally, the piece de la resistance. Let's see what you've been writing for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Gage. How did you pick up on this so quickly? What do you mean? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Because that's a word I learned to do. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know what Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me, proud, happy. Those are words that could describe that feeling. Really happy. There, yeah, see, you used one of them. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Yes. I mean, they laugh at Natsuki more, but it doesn't matter. Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Does she not have any close friends? Anyway, do you want to share your poem you wrote? Yeah, I do. If it's... The raccoon. Not reading it. Can't even read the handwriting. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. Yeah, I don't. As much as I was excited to do Yuri, I don't know. I'm just not feeling poem reading. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something different than people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Okay. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Yeah, it's hilarious. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? Something about being ridiculed for strange interests? Eh. Maybe. I mean, yeah, she did, actually. She did. Yeah. She wasn't talking about it. She wasn't talking about how it doesn't matter. Yeah, she was talking about how it doesn't matter if you're into it as long as it's not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have a lot in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Yeah, baby. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Yeah. I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come to the front of the room. Is this about... Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? Yes, we do. That's, you know... It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters. I've designed some pamphlets so that we can each give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to do before the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Wait, are you joking? Are you kidding me? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry No, I shouldn't have joined the poetry club. It's my fault. I joined the poetry club, and now I have to reap the consequences. I have to speak about poetry in front of people. Why? Why do you do this to me, Monica? Why? Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during this event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sari is putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to be prepared ahead of time. Hee. Sari was supposed to be coloring in posters. She knew about it! She didn't tell me that we're going to be doing this crap so I could leave early? You kidding me, Monica? Yeah, this is the one time I agree with Natsuki. I've never once agreed with Natsuki, but the one time I do, it's about having to perform. Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? No. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do it, so you guys suck it up, alright? Jeez. It's not even that big of a deal. You don't have to write anything or say anything long. It could just be the shortest, sweetest thing on the planet. Be the best one. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand why they're coming from. I remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud in a whole auditorium full of people. Guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better. We'll be able to show everyone that literature is all about. Why are we... I didn't sign up for this! Stop! I didn't sign up for that. I'm gonna die. Yeah. It's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself. What? No, I'm not. I'm never intimate with myself in front of other people. What are you talking about? No. We're talking. Finding new horizons and having fun. We're talking. Talking. That's right. We're talking. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Is it really? Really? Don't you want to share with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? Well, I mean, those feelings didn't bring me here. Sayori brought me here. That's the difference. I know, we all do. And if it takes standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Just agree to it already. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sari looks weird. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. And I think it's a relatively good idea in general, so I mean... The least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with. Alright! Phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Yeah, that's what we've all said. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I mean, we already know what they say anyway. I mean, it's... Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook and a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the auditorium. The title of this poem is called The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is whatever that means. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing in the words to life. And this, some things she's done before, or she's simply a natural. I glanced around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! I didn't hear it. She didn't actually say it. All I heard was she recites the poem. That was it. I guess they didn't want to get us to do a freaking monologue, but at the same time, I just, dang. That was so good, Monica! So great! So cool! So good! So good! So good! So good! Anyway, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh, we got shy ones stepping up to the challenge here. I just hit the mic. I hope that didn't sound bad. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up, keeping her head down, and she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she all of a sudden putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. I don't know why I'm so dyslexic. I could never... just let it be known, in real life, I could never do this because of my apparent dyslexia. Never I could do this. Stand up in front of people like this. I guess I just couldn't. I don't know what it is. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed in her head. Suddenly she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snapped back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's supposed to be up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins in to me afterward to give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not what we didn't want to applaud for her, but that we were caught off guard that she must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Yeah, I guess it sounded like it would have been good. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okie dokes. I was away for a second and I clicked the screen and yeah. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks over to the podium. Don't worry, we didn't miss much. It's like one thing, and I already know what it says. She was up next. This one called My Meadow. Ah, indeed. Alright, My Meadow. Let's listen to this one. Ah ha ha ha. Sorry, I giggled. No, you didn't. You laughed. Laughs and giggles. It's all craps and giggles till somebody giggles and craps, man. I tell you what. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? I didn't. That's a lie. I didn't do it easily at all. Try to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Alrighty then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. Like that. That was the ultimate bittersweet burp. No one even knew about it. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. I don't think the voice changes the meaning at all, but to each their own, I suppose, man. It's It's not a crime to do that. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. Like this. Congratulations! Boy! You just did that in front of the entire class. You sucker. Because I'm not doing it. And I run out of the classroom. Ha! Good job, Sayori. Even Gage liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely. Because that's just what it does best, man. It's craziness. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that are sort of Gentile delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Hee hee hee. Then the next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time for the festival, you know. Okie dokie then! Now who's next? Natsuki? I don't even want to listen to Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Because I suck and I don't do poetry. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities, more about the lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll probably improve over time, though. I hope so. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be, terribly upset. Well, I hope it improves over time. Yeah, maybe. Possibly. Indubitably. Alrighty, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. You go. It's not so easy, is it? Yeah. Going. Natsuki begrudgingly. Ooh, I did that word right, I think. Gets out of her seat and makes her way over to the podium. This poem is called... It's called... Why y'all look at... That's what we do, dude. Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when she's spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if she's giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She hops back into her seat, with the ultimate attitude, because that, just kind of refills her lungs as soon as she finishes. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Yeah, you're gonna have to do it again. Suck it up. Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. I'm not sure you know how this works. At all. Even whatsoever. 48. That's a surprise, Natsuki. By the way, the reason why I said 48 was because I was checking my phone battery. It's 48. I think it would be, I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like. Make sure you pick up leave for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. I'm planning to take this all the way to 1:30. 1 hour and 30 minutes. I might even go past that, I'm not sure. Geez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. No problemo, man. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and we'll have a nice weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I cannot wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica. But I'll do my best to get through it, if it's okay. And if it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Why do I want to impress Monica so bad? Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. If you say something bad, it's kind of adorable, isn't it? Hee hee. Jeez. I would have just left. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Yeah, please, just don't. Let's be a little nice, though. Alright, you know, Yuri, if you're... Yuri, you know, if you also wanted to come, you could. Well, I don't know. It's okay, Gage. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Wait, I'll walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual. Hey, Sayori. Oh, she looks upset. I was spacing out. You looked upset. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. I mean, Sayori fumbles her words. So let's just say that one day. Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. I mean, I guess I would walk home with both of you. It's not really a big deal. Hee hee. I mean, if she asked, I mean, I guess I would go with her. It was not going to be that big of a deal. I'd say I'd go with Yuri, I guess. I would go with both of you initially. I mean, I'm not going to reject somebody. It's just kind of mean. I would walk home with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does that thought make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she beautiful and smart? Isn't... Oh, she's taking it well. See, yeah, no. I think I made the right decision there. Yeah, no, I think Yuri's the one I'm going to go for. I think I like Yuri. She's cool. That has nothing to do with what I just said. Ha, you admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. I do say so. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of her fault. She trapped me in that situation. That's not... I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to pull that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. I mean... Only a few days away? Who knows what will happen in that time? Who freaking knows? Disoriented. Starscape. Melancholy. Oh, it's kind of both of them. Parfait. Ooh, I didn't even know what a parfait determination. Huh. Essence. Disowned. Infinite. Blanket. Unending. After image. Intellectual. Imagination. Incongruent. Tenacious. Uncontrollable. Captive. That word. Massacre. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm the last one here again. How? How is that even possible? We're practicing piano again. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. You must have a lot of determination to practice piano in this degree. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. I can't wait for the festival. Oh, Sayori? That's the one I would expect to say that. Natsuki saying I can't wait is, like, insane to me. It's gonna be great. Yeah, that's... Her smile is, like, creepy. That's gonna be the thumbnail. That's creepy. Were you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. But I'm talking about it in our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. I was about to say, Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty significant thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? I never had squid, so I'm not gonna answer any of this. You of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. I mean, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Yeah. Never mind. Let's just force our own event for now, okay? Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Hee. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori! I wave my hand in front of her face. Why is she acting so weird now? Just because I said that thing about Yuri? Is that it? Because that's weird. Spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? No, doesn't seem this way. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Alright, if you say so. She didn't want me to hang out with other people. That's kind of her fault. She dragged me to this club by my hair. Alright? She picked me up by my freaking ankle and threw me into the classroom and said, do this or I will do bad things. That's what she said. So, I mean, I don't know. The conversation has already disappeared. Dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I'm speaking so fast right now, I can give Eminem a run for his money. Look at this, look how fast I'm speaking. I just shumbled. I'm done! Never mind. I take back everything I just said. No. So bad. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Gage, what's up? Not much. Literally nothing. Nothing at all. Maybe a little bit of something. Thinking about why Sayori's being a little bit of a goofball, so... Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything strange? Or what's up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? What do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit much, but she seems a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Gage. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Okay, this is actually starting to get strange. Why is she acting so weird? I guarantee you it's because of what I said about freaking, Yuri. I guarantee you that's what it is. That's what I said about Yuri that's freaking making her so downcast and, you know, stuff like that. That's what it is. Well, I know it's not your problem. Just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try asking her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing you up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Gage. What? Me? Moi? Me? Moi? Little old moi? Why would you assume that ever? Why? Yeah, why me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion at all? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori is talking about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like having an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Not a shot. Yeah, she's always like that. Not a shingle shot. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it is how it's always been. You're so funny, Gage. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Yeah, that's what I just said. Because that's how she is when she's around you. So, why would she act different around anybody else? I don't get it. I said too much. So I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? Yeah, what do you know? Tell me. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her so she doesn't think about it for now. Oh. No. Yeah, what do you know, Monica? How about you tell me? What do you know, huh? Tell me, what do you know that I clearly don't know? Huh? What is it? What information do you have that I don't have? What is it? Tell me. I know she said forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watched her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't even hear anything that's coming from her. I sigh and sit by myself. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh down so much? I don't know, man. I mean, she's been your best friend for a long time, so I mean, I guess that is kind of a sad thing. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Does it feel like I'm being watched? Glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering out from under her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation of her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that, since, I pretty much know that she is the most socially awkward person on this planet. She's more socially awkward than me, man. I swear. She is socially awkward around her friends, so I could literally... She's more socially awkward around her friends. I mean, I am not socially awkward around my friends. I mean, I could literally do anything in front of my friends that isn't, weird. I stand up in front of my desk and sit one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. What do you mean? Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts, question mark. No, alone with my thoughts, ... question mark. What do you mean? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, ... It's something that I like to do a lot. ... Dr. Seuss rock. Yeah. So it wasn't hard for me to spot, based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. Oh my gosh, you're going downcast. You're going downhill here, man. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. How so? How right was she exactly here? Sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. You stop apologizing. Your troubles are the only concern of those who willingly share that concern. Oh, your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share. Okay, that concern. Okay, I was about to say, I don't think I read that right or that grammar's wrong. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a bit off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit anything to me, so I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. How so? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. Why? Sayori and I have been friends for such a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much, Gage. The world's full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight, and there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Well, I mean, that's true, I guess, to a certain degree. Ah! So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what they may be going on inside of her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. I also feel some concern for her. But in her case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Say, Ori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I suppose. But you don't need to put it that way. You're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold, even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings that weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that. She would be a very fortunate person. What? To have you feel that way about her, Yuri. Giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah! That's not a compliment, is it? That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it? Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? I've been getting steadily closer to the mic. I know it sounds like a freaking earthquake. Yes, let's what? What did I miss? Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea? No, I don't really care. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Ray stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a self-filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Why am I speaking exactly? What am I doing? Okay, I don't know how much more of this my brain can take. I mean, okay, may I have the water pitcher? Yeah, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah, I suppose. Where are you two off to? To get water! Or just, Yuri was going to make some tea, so suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry, just a bit curious. That's kind of what that's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please, mind your own business for once. Dang. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Gage in club activities? Why are you being mean now, Yuri? You're just being mean. My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Gage. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Why is she being so mean all of a sudden? That was so mean. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her head against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that, Yuri? Something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. What? I wasn't expecting it, but wait. How did she do the right thing? She was kind of mean. I mean, it also was not right for Monica to judge people like that. I don't think she judged anybody. I think it's just like, hey, what y'all doing? I mean, it's kind of a one-person job, right? I mean, why y'all both going? It's kind of weird. Maybe she was teasing. Maybe she was joking around. I don't know why. I don't know. I guess maybe I agree. Gage. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because that's nothing that you do is bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them anyway. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. I wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? What? She's being so weird to her own self. Why would I hate you for just, making a mistake? That's so weird. I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Gage. I really like being friends with you. Yeah, cool. I like being friends with you too, I guess. What is happening? Like, this seems cool in the video game, but as the guy in real life, it's just cringe and a little maybe irritating, maybe just a little bit cringe and just it's weird. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yes, shall we go? Yeah, I guess. Shall we go then? Like, I feel like she would have a British accent almost. I feel like just the way she talks, I feel like she'd have a British accent. Shall we go? Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. See? Simple and easy as that. Gage, do you like oolong tea? I've never had tea. Yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now, it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even when I'm not an expert at tea or anything. Huh. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. What? I mean, I'm not oblivious. I get a lot of flirting is happening, but why? I guess that poem really just took the story in a different direction. I don't know. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea levels. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out that it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. Okay, doke. Do what makes you happy, man. Yeah, don't push it, though. You know, if you're uncomfortable, just, stop it. Get some help. Oh, I'm not even reading what's on the screen anymore. That's how cringe it's getting. You're always worrying about me, Gage. It's very endearing. That's... Goose fraba, goose fraba, goose fraba. I want Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Gage, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? I don't mind. Sure, I don't care. It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over while reading? Yes. I get what she's talking about, but I don't know why she'd even, attempt to say that sentence. I mean, I know what she was trying to say, I know what she was trying to say. If you could see my cursor, I'm circling what she was trying to say. You can't see it because I have it turned off, but still. I don't even know why she'd try to attempt that sentence. Yes, I haven't. Terrible posture, that's what it is. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough, man. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a big bag of small chocolate candies that I keep hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides, as if in sync. We assume the same reading position as last time, each holding, except this time. Our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer to our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? You're not. That's what she's doing. This Gage character clearly doesn't understand women. You're not supposed to focus. That's why she's doing it like this. That's why this is that. Yuri always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hands, that's not holding the book. I end up in the position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Oh, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, sorry, so she wants to eat chocolate, so how is she going to eat chocolate? Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. And? Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply just parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as if she needs to confirm what just happened. Gage? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Ah, that's... Well, you were just helping. Everyone's so awkward. I don't know. I don't know if I like this. You were just helping. Was I really? 'Cause that's something that friends do, right? I suppose. Not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. Oh, come on. I see. And the situation has gotten really tense. It's gotten more than tense. I just dropped the book and start making out at this point. What the heck is happening? Could you just stop right here? I don't know if my brain can take much more of this. My brain cannot take much more of this, for real, for real. I don't know what it is. My brain cannot handle a lot of this anymore. Just can't. He tries to return to the book, but I can tell by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't even avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Ah. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. What? Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Gage, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. It's because you made it immensely awkward. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. No. We'll go Yuri first, I guess. Gage, your writing has only improved in the last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. What? I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing for. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. Can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Gage, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? No. It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I've always had some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make really good friends. cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover mysteries of life. So when you look away so you look at her and say, surrounded by friends every day. Okay, yeah, cool. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. And they don't tease me for spacing out all the time. And they don't make fun of my body shape. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you. People say that about you. I'm not a know-it-all, Gage. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now I started sharing them with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. This is a lesson you get taught in school. One nice thing goes a long way, guys. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Gage. I speak too softly. I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time... Again, like I said last episode, keep it in your mind. This was supposed to be a horror game. Okay? This was supposed to be a horror game. What was this supposed to be? Alright? That's what this was supposed to be. That's what this was, right? You've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself, even though I don't talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. You have friends here all in the freaking club. What are you talking about? I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. Yeah, that's... I mean, I assume that's like a normal human being. Of course, I could be wrong. Okay. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've made at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. This time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. A marvel millions of years, and yeah, I'm not reading it, so I'm just gonna pretend like I read it. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about. Inane, not insane, my fault. But I did do my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. Say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard. After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well... It was assuming that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was all her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She'd probably just want to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But... well, I suppose it's not bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay. Well, I think that's about it for this video. It's been way longer than I initially thought it was going to be. So, guys, that's about it. And bye.